coming out on the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
Back to the air, Ryan after the pick six. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Go to my profile now and look
a little lull in the action here to go over an offseason storyline that's kind of interesting. L.A. a couple years ago, they have no teams, and now they're going to have two with the move from San Diego to L.A. What does that mean for the league and for the Chargers?
It seems like an easier transition, doesn't it, than St. Louis when they moved back to Los Angeles.
Less culture shock.
Less culture shock, less, obviously geography, the whole deal. But it's a transition is not going to be easy. Remember, they're going to go play in a soccer stadium essentially for at least the first couple of years before they share a stadium with the Rams. So that changes things. Obviously, trying to create an identity in the market they haven't been in a long time. They began as the Los Angeles Chargers, but only played one season as such.
But I'm really trying to be epic right here, man. See if I can see it from
on third down, Ryan. It's caught, Jones. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner...
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
All right.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. Finding time. He's going to wind up. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety here, Ron Parker. And his guys have got it back at the
when you go to the party
stages
screen,
of the
it don't
first
show you the who broadcasted. Yeah. All right, man. I'm done talking, man. Let's get back in the game, man. I know, right? That little screen be killing you, but they gotta fix it. It gotta be some kind of way you can hear and shit. Yep, I'm coming. You see him down there, I'm coming.
After the interception, here's Smith. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Deion Jones. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. From his goal line here, Smith. It's Hill, complete.
Oh, bullshit. Nah. The catch.
And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it?
What's that? Now?
We're
back. Okay, well, something happened to Larry in the halftime show. I guess we're ready for the 3rd quarter. Let's go.
You missed that, dog. You was out to see.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. but typically halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
My boy know how to play ball, man. Stay on your side, man.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Ryan now off the bootleg. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Derek Johnson in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes
under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Derek Johnson in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you.
And from their own end zone, it's a fake. Wide open receiver complete. It's a big play that time on the fake punt. And they're able to move the chains as they convert on 4th and long. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. They come out here in the eye. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. 18 yards on the pickup there. And that leads to an Atlanta 1st down.
I needed it too, man.
Freeman, the lone man in the backfield. He's going to get the football. Ooh, the juke. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple. It's a safety run. Parker there to make the tackle.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Again, they'll run with Freeman.
Oh, he was in my way, man.
And taken down.
Man, he was in my way,
no
man.
gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Ryan. And Jones has it over the middle. And he will have a first
you got
down
to
as they
delay
get
it
into
when
the
you
ground
broadcast.
at the 37.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Complete to Jones. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Brandon just marked that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball, just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage. On 2nd down, here's Ryan. That is incomplete. Trying to get that in the hands of Devontae Freeman that time. And that'll make it 3rd down.
And that incompletion was caused by the defense. I think they were trying to get one into the middle of the field, trying to find a receiver there. But they were in zone defense. And what are the advantages of being in zone? Eyes and reaction. Eyes meaning all eyes are on the quarterback and able to react when he throws the football and rally to that spot. And that's exactly what happened there. Able to get there and knock it away.
And this seemingly endless drive continues. Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. And this is caught at the 8. And a nice gain of 21 yards. And now they're in the hurry-up. And here we go on 1st and goal. They'll run here with Freeman. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. He's fumbled already once, Charles. I'm not going to say that that was in his mind there, but I'm sure that during some of these plays he is mindful of it.
And once you fumble the ball, you know what your team tells you and your coaching staff? take care of it rest of the game. And it does get in your mind a little bit, and sometimes that slows down your effort in trying to get free from tacklers.
And the defenders know it, too. They sniff that out, don't they?
Everybody wants to swarm the football. You know what the rule is. First guy hold up the runner. Everyone else try and get there and strip the ball free.
Defense likely bringing... And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Devontae Freeman taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Falcons get a bit closer. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he reconsidered here. It'll cost him 10 yards now with a new rule as he's down at the 15-yard line. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
That takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense. And
he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball on this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense.
And he fires one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they'll be inside the red zone with the ball at the 16-yard line. So out come the Falcons now. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset.
Yeah, be patient with it.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Devontae Freeman with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Falcons use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Take this shit, man.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Defensively, certainly not fooled there. Play started at the 2, and he was tackled at the 2.
That has to feel good for them. Not happy about having given up the touchdown, but stopping the 2-point conversion gives them a little bit of a lift as they head to the bench.
They'll try and sneak it, and he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities. Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Okay, when the big guy runs a corner route, you're asking a lot no matter who's covering him. Doesn't matter whether it's a linebacker or a defensive back. Yeah. He usually has the advantage because of his body type.
Back now in Atlanta. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4. as they've done all day. They run with Charles. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves to James.
Whether it's what we call an even front or an odd front, and an odd front's real easy to figure out. If that guy is lined up over the nose of the center, typically that's an odd front defense. Odd number of people, meaning 3-4 versus the 4-3, which is an even front. You've got to control those guys in the middle. Whether it's the nose or the two defensive tackles in a four-man front, if those guys can't get moved, you cannot run the ball in the middle of the field. And in that play, they were able to actually take care of business.
Here's Smith now on second down. Looking left side. That's caught by Macklin. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up first downs and keeping the football.
And he'll take this one down near the 15. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. And in this situation with a lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take. It's a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a first and goal. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They run it here. Ware. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
And he's in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Jamal Charles, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs add on to their lead.
I know the play ends up in the end zone with one person carrying the ball, but how about that big mass of humanity that guided him to that spot?
Yeah, they got there, but I love the dive. Always a fan of the dive. And his kick is right through.
I'm good, man.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And last year, that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year, he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee. And that's at the 25. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
And quickly, they get to the line.
See, I ain't even have to tell that man yet.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Chris Jones. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. Now Ryan on second down. Surveying the field. Jones has it. And some room to roam now. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Give him 16 yards on the play. And just like that, it's third down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. To throw is Ryan. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
I know exactly why he tried to throw the ball to Julio Jones there. He's never considered covered. He's either too fast or too strong. You always try and get it to him.
Especially on those deep passes. They'll run it. Freeman muscles him off.
Come on, man.
Shiftiness doesn't pay off here in short yardage, and that will force a turnover on downs. So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out
they hit is when you'll hit when you hit back.
Everything's working. That means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think
you'll hit when you listen to it again.
Vic Beasley Mosley.
Yep, go back and listen to
it. Second sack now of the afternoon. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Play fake for Charles. Now Smith. And now the ball's loose. Smith loses it. Room here to run. And the Falcons grab it. And this is going to be back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD. So hold the phone here, Charles. I've kind of written them off, but after that touchdown, it's certainly a long way still to go. But stranger things have happened.
Well, when you're going to have big second-half comebacks, plays like that have to be involved.
And the lead will be cut down to 14.
All right. We ain't that bad right now. Come on now.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. That's fielded in the end zone.
You better keep it on the ground.
And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 24-30 to go ahead and bring it out.
That was my pick right there,
green light, red light there. Green light means go. Red light
that
means
was a game
stop.
changer
Looks
right
like
there. You better keep it on the ground now. You better keep it on the ground now.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
And they insert their dime package, 6 DBs here on 3rd and 6.
Expecting pass all the way. To throw with Smith. Able to find Harris, complete.
Give me that.
Now look at this. Big game.
Really, though. Really.
Come on, finish this one off after this. So the offense has it 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he lost the football. Charles loses it.
Come on, dog. What's going on, man?
Comes along and scoops it up.
What's going on?
It's almost like baseball.
What's going on, man?
People are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
Avoids the turnover. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Jeremy Macklin, 34 yards. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead.
They gave you
still
2
throwing
on
with
that.
a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Man. You can't beat them codes like this.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. Now in desperation, and got his man complete. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Falcons cut into that lead.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have
in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. And the Chiefs now getting set to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. They'll start the drive with Jamaal Charles. And he'll power his way up near the 25. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Now Smith, he's going to loft one deep left side here. So the long
hey, know what I be saying? That's what I be trying to tell you, dog. You can't be doing it, man. You can't be pushing me like this.
And they
I'm
decided
telling
to
you
cover
what you
him
tell
on
me.
that play.
Yeah,
I'll
he's
play
already
the
up
ball,
over 100
man.
yards in this game. They tried a deep shot, couldn't get it.
Yeah, when you've had that much success, finally, someone said, let's try and put a stop to it and put people on him.
I don't need
For
about
so
that,
many
man.
years, I was convinced it was a myth, you know, because you always hear about the smaller running back. Oh, he gets lost, you can't find him, and sometimes that's part of his genius. But it's true. You get behind big offensive linemen, the defensive line guys trying to find him, trying to peek around people to see him, and he gets lost. But this guy gets lost in a good way for his offense, picking up big yardage.
Charles the lone setback. And not much doing. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So following the run, we'll see what they do here on 3rd down. We'll see Kelsey in the slot to the left. They'll run it now out of the gun. And very little room to maneuver. And the Falcons going to use another timeout. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be back. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. The Chiefs going for it on 4th. It's Smith. He'll be grabbed from behind and slung down like a rag doll. Adrian Claiborne in there to record another sack. Their 6th of the afternoon. And a great spot to start this drive from here. They go play action here on 1st down. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Well, an incomplete pass certainly doesn't look like a good play. For the guy throwing it today, as many interceptions he's thrown, he's got to feel a sigh of relief that the ball actually hit the ground and didn't go in the other direction.
Second and 10 now. Ryan. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete. Touchdown, Falcons.
Yes, sir.
Sanu, 31 yards. And the Falcons draw a bit closer.
And there's the touchdown that they needed, so they'll celebrate. But the guys on the sidelines, they've got to stay focused. The onside kick team, they need them to get the ball back.
Yeah, part 1 of the equation done. Now they need to convert and then get that onside kick. To throw forward is Ryan. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Down by 8.
So still a chance with just over 20 seconds to go, but they need to get this one back, no doubt. And the Chiefs have got it. And with that, they should have a victory as well. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Throwing now, Smith. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. Jeremy Maclin, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
You open that door, I'm going to take out of there.
second down now after the incompletion. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
That's all right.
So the defense has put them in a tough spot. It's 2nd and long. We'll see Kelsey in the slot to the left. Smith now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And oh, not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
You can feel the anguish all the way up here. It certainly looked like he had that one in the end zone, open, unable to hold on to it.
Now it's Smith. Flushed out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, Smith. Flush to his right. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end.
Good game,
this game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game,
mistakes
they
I
knew that they
made in the
needed some
beginning,
type of a
man.
miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off.
Cause I believe I'm gonna get ready to lay it down, man. I gotta get up in the morning. That what's up, cuz. Should I get with you, man?
That's a bet.
That's a bet, man. I'll be on tomorrow.
Alright.
And there you have it, man. The epic comeback wasn't quite as epic as I tried to make it seem, man. But hey, I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Once again, man, your boy Dirt YD, man. West Side, you already know what it is. Neighborhood.